Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Inshallah, today I'm going to go through the characteristics of letters. There are characteristics that have opposites, and there are characteristics that do not have opposites. When you learn these characteristics, it helps you not only pronounce the letters properly, but it also gives you an idea of how to articulate them, not just from the place of articulation, but what characteristic to apply when articulating these letters. A lot of people are focusing on articulation point and ignoring the characteristics of these letters, which is equally important. We're going to, inshallah, look at each individually, but just as a snapshot, I wanted to show you the table. So we have hams, and opposite of hams is jahr. We have shiddat, wasat, and rakawa, istiyab, istifal, itbaq, infitah, idlaq, and ismat. And then you have the letters that do not have any opposites, okay? Inshallah, we look at all of them one by one. So hams is the whispering sound. And you have these letters that have a whispering characteristic on them. So whenever you're saying these letters, these individual letters, you should apply the whisper, the hums, which means linguistically concealment. But what we in Tajweed, the definition given in Tajweed, what we want to follow or we want to apply when we are pronouncing the letters of hams are the running of your breath when pronouncing these letters, because they are weak on the reliance on the articulation point is weak, and they run, the breath runs. And this is one thing I say when they say the letter, a lot of the students will say ha, and there's no hums on it. It should be ha, ha, and now I'm applying the whisper. If I say ha, it's just the sound without the whispering. So if you want to say the middle throat letter ha properly, you have to give it the running of breath, the whispering sound. Ha. The s, also us. Some of the letters have a more apparent hums than others. The other letters, you can hear the hums when they are sakin. So we'll go through all of these with a hamza or qata. Okay, so we will go through them, each putting an hamza before it. So as you can see, you could hear the breath. As, ak, at, af, af, this is the bottom of the throat. Okay, ox al kholok. This ha comes from ox al kholok, and this from wasat al kholok. Ha, ha, and this one ha, ash, akh, as, us. And these are collected in these words, and it is for easy memorization. So whenever for your notes, if you want to make a similar table, I would strongly recommend that in order to memorize them. So make a similar table, put a table with the hums, whispering, and put under it these letters. Instead of writing them single, write them in these collected words. Saktun, fakhassa, saktun, shakat, shakhas, sorry. So you can say sakat, fahassa, shaks, or fahassa, saktu, sakt, fahassahu, shaksun, sakit. Okay, so I'm just, because the way I learned it is fahassahu, shaksun, sakit. So, or in here, it's come as sakat, fahassahu, shak. So it's either way, easier for you. Inshallah, if you remember that, and make sure you apply the whispering sound whenever you're saying these letters, or whenever, and especially when they have a sukoon on it. These letters, when they have sukoon on it, the whispering is much more apparent. Jazakallah.